Welcome back. And of course, it's a beautiful Thursday morning. And on Thursdays, we like to actually take an exploration into the world of arts. Today, the artist with me is Eunice Akintayo, who is a multi-dimensional contemporary impressionist painter. Now, from a young age, Eunice nurtured her artistic pursuits by supportive parents who recognized her talents and encouraged her to follow her dreams and, of course, passion in fine arts. Now, she's also a first-class student who is doing great in her artistic endeavors. Hi, Eunice. Welcome to Wake Up Nigeria.
Hi.
Okay, so now tell me what it's like being a first-class arts student or graduate, let's say.
It's going to be challenging because if you're the best, you have to keep that standard.
Yeah.
You cannot, everybody's going to be on, like, looking out what's she going to become, you understand? So you just have to keep up with what you're doing and be the best that you can.
I love how you modestly just said you were the best. I mean, it's very, very... And I was speaking about your dress. I actually totally love it.
Thank you.
I love the idea of the buttons actually on it. It's actually really artistic. And you said your sister actually made that.
Yes.
So the artistic energy, we'll say, runs in the family.
Yes, it
now,
does.
Now tell me, when did you discover yourself as an artist? When did you decide that? When did you realize you had this gift and you were ready to pursue it? Okay,
so I realized it pretty early in my life. That was as early as 3 years old. Okay. Since when I was conscious.
Okay.
I might probably have been doing it before then, but since I remember, I've been drawing since I was 3 years.
Okay.
So I would leave my food and keep on drawing. So at that point, when it got to a certain stage, my parents encouraged me. They told me, I didn't know that it could be studied in school because it was like a hobby.
Yes.
A hobby.
Yeah.
So when I was about finishing my secondary school, my parents called me and said, do you know what you do as a hobby can be studied in school? I was like, really? They study art in school? So I made my research and then I put in for art and design in Lagos State Polytechnic, which is presently Lagos State University of Science and Technology right now. So when I got there, I was kind of skeptical because in school you're expected to do, I was like, they might not really do practical. It might just be theory, something else. It might not be what I do. When I got there and I saw what I do, they're doing art, they hold brush, really? I was so happy, like, wow. And I felt fulfilled and it became my home, like my second home.
I think it's amazing when you have a talent and you actually have people around you to encourage you, nurture that talent, and then even study on a professional level. I think it takes it to a whole new level, which honestly explains the fact that you graduated in first class. Now, we have two of your paintings right here with us. We have one to the right. Now, can you explain? Okay, no, let's start with the more solemn one, the one that has the red hues, the red and pink hues. Can you? Is that you?
No, that's not me.
Guys, it looks like you. So who's that? Do you paint actual people, or are you just imaginative?
No, I paint actual people. I pay models to model for me.
Oh, nice.
So modeling on its own, it's something else. It's another creative aspect of painting that people don't know about because it's behind the scenes. So you just see a painting. So you have to set up the whole stage. You have to use lights to bring out dramas of what you have in your head. So when you can use a whole day. Sometimes I use a whole day to take my poses, you know, to give out the inspiration of what I want to do. So I paid a model to model this. I took the shots and then you're going to look at the one that inspires you more, the one that you can, the most.
Amazing. Okay, so you actually pay. So, I mean, it's a step further after photography. So you literally pay a model and then you take shots of her. Do you do real painting?
Yes, I do. That's it.
No, as in, I'm talking about, like, if she's sitting, can you paint me seated this way?
Yes, that's live painting.
That's live painting?
Yeah, I do that.
Okay, how long would that take?
It depends on the details.
On the details. So that particular one was actually a model who you actually paid, you took shots of, and how long did that take you to paint?
It took me about 5 days. That's a digital painting.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Digital painting.
Yes.
All right. What do you mean by digital painting?
A digital painting, you have a device that can paint, that you're going to use to paint what you want.
What you want.
Yes, so there's traditional painting and there's digital painting.
Okay.
Traditional painting, you use the
paint
local
and
materials, the
brush.
paint and the brush.
Okay.
But when you want to digitalize it, you use your computer and a digital or graphics tab.
Oh.
So your pen or your brush, everything is on the computer. So you just paint it. You have your.
Okay. Is
as
it
long as you have your
faster?
gadgets. No, it's not faster.
So you're doing basically the same thing you do with a
same
typical
thing,
brush, but
yes.
on the digital platform.
But it can be. I can say it's faster because not the technique, but because you don't have to set up your paint. You don't have to,
so
the whole.
oh,
Everything is just
nice.
here.
Yes, yes.
But when it comes to the application, the process is basically the same
Are
thing.
both of them digital painting?
No, the other one is a traditional painting.
The other one is traditional painting. Okay, now
acrylic on canvas.
You did it on canvas. Now let's
Yes.
see that one. So no, before we move to the next one. So you actually did that digitally and then printed it.
Yes.
You printed it on
a
that
canvas.
On canvas as
Yes,
well.
it's a
Okay.
canvas.
It gives the same. Does it give the same texture and feel as traditional painting?
No. Yes, it does, but with the eyes.
With the eyes.
You can feel the textures with your eyes, but when you touch it, it's flat.
When you touch it, it's flat.
Yeah, but once you look at it, you
Amazing.
see textures in it.
All right. So now let's talk about the other one you said is traditional. Let's tell me about that. Was that also a model?
Yes, that's me. I actually model for artists too.
Okay.
Yeah, I get paid to model for whatever they want. So I needed, my niche is centered around self-empowerment, mental health, to motivation. So when I think about a topic or when I have a topic that I want to work on, I think about what can portray.
Like a theme.
Yes, a
right?
theme, yeah. So what can portray this thing? So you have to set yourself. So I did everything. And then that one is titled Examine Yourself.
Okay.
So my art speaks to me, I want my art to speak to other people too, most times. So, you know that period where I did this at a part of my life when I was younger, where you write motivational quotes on papers and then you paste it on the walls to motivate you. So in the morning, you go and read them. I am bold, I'm confident. So I just realized that, okay, instead of pasting papers on the wall, I can do this through my art. Since it's something I love doing, I decided that, okay, let me motivate people through my art. So you don't have to paste papers on the wall. You can just have an artwork on your wall, and then it speaks to you, it motivates you.
Wow.
Yes, so, it's not every time that you be strong or you be your best self. Like the first work is talking about, the title is Still Waters. That's the first work that has the flower. So my inspiration was gotten from that part in the Bible where Jesus said, "Peace be still." So I decided to create this feminine nature. Women, feminine, we are soft, we are peaceful. You know this popular quote where guys say, "I want a woman that will give me peace," stuff like that.
She's
so
my peace, be my peace. Peace.
yes, be my peace.
Yeah.
So I just decided to create something like that that would be able to speak to a woman if she has it on her wall. If you're going about the day and probably you're stressed.
Stay soft, stay peaceful,
stay
and remain
peaceful
in
and
your
all that.
feminine energy, as Emily likes to say. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I think what you're doing is brilliant. I definitely believe that you do great things. Going through with life. Thank you so much for joining us. And we're looking forward to more of your pieces.
Okay.
All right. Thank you guys for also staying here with us. The show is not over. So much more to come. Stay with us. We'll be right back.